Okay, guys, I'm back with another video. K&K Squad. Alright, so not to be funny or whatever, because this is a serious matter. This video is serious today. Okay, so I want to say rest in peace to Kenny, which is an Instagram dancer who was shot and killed on June the 8th of this week. So this weekend, he was shot and killed in Atlanta and pronounced dead at Grady Hospital. The reason why I'm speaking on this is because I wasn't going to speak on it, because I was like, okay, that's really not none of my business. But what was so crazy to me is that I have an intuition, I have a gift, and I never share my gift with anyone because people tend not to believe you, or they discredit what you say, or it's always the naysayers got something to say about what you're saying. So I never spoke on my gift that I have. Only people who know about my gift is my children and my ex-husband. But I seen Kenny on May 27th. We was Eisha was performing, and he came to support Eisha, and he was outside, and this is how the story went. Now, I talked to him about the story. I don't know how anybody else foresee the story, but I talked to him about the story. Well, you know what? Okay, let me back up because I'm gonna tell you about this guy. When I first seen him, I went to this girl, one of my best friends, her daughter, name is Ty. I went to her birthday party, and he came in the birthday party. The minute he walked through the door, something eerie was about the situation. When he walked through the door, I was like, there's something about that guy. He had left and went outside. So that whole time that I was there, I had this feeling, and I couldn't really put my hand on it. But then later on, I was like, that was a death feeling. That was like, it was evil death around this little boy. So then I seen him again. I had threw a party for the Instagram dancers. It was a sleepover. So he came to the sleepover, and when he came in the room, I'm telling you, every time this boy come in the room, I can feel the spirit of death when he comes in the room. I can feel that spirit. So he came in the room, and I was like, oh, there go that boy go again. I said, that's crazy that I keep, like, he stand out of the crowd from everybody else. It could be a million kids, and then I only notice a chosen few, and you gotta have something going on for me to even notice you. So that particular child, I noticed. So he came in, he was hanging around, he was dancing or whatever have you, and I just let the feeling go, never worry about it again. So then on May 27th, coming to my story, I seen him again, and this time I seen the police come to lock him up. It was about to go real south. They was about to shoot him and they took out their tasers. Like, it was about to go bad because when they was telling him to come in, he kept walking. So.
Whenever y'all see the police talking to black people, pull out your phone.
I did a lot of that around here. We all with each other. We try to go on the stage.
Oh.
That's over with. I told them, man, chill out.
Every day.
Get them what they want.
All day long.
What they doing? I want to say, why they not out of here right now?
They said that Eisha said her song was being played and she wanted to go back in there.
So what y'all gonna do about the other guy?
What other guy?
Y'all finished and ready to go?
I'm been ready to go.
You just say you want to go to the other guy.
Damn.
Just say you want another guy. Going too much.
That's what we're trying to figure out. If we can find out who he is or what.
I'm saying what you want. Rico. Stop talking, bro. Stop talking, bro. It ain't nothing to talk about, bro. Y'all just talking for no reason, bro. They talking for no reason, bro. Don't talk to them folks, bro. They ain't got nothing, bro. Why we can't go back in? I don't know, bro. What do we got to do? I don't know, bro. And then these folks go back in and then I don't want to go back in, bro. I want to go, bro. I'm not even trying to go back in there, bro. Who they want to go? They still in that party. You never do. That's why I'm saying chill. They do what they want. They got to do their job. They partying while you finna get locked up. That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody should be out here, bro. Nah, they talking about exactly what's going on. My dude, what you talking about?
Damn, locking them like that.
You got burned 3 police officers.
Oh, that's the George. That's what they always.
But you pulled out a taser. You wasn't finna run. If they would have shot, they would have tased you for no reason. I got it all on record. I'm telling you.
That shit to
They think if you folk, you think I be talking for my head. I don't be talking. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm telling you. I'm going to court. J-Bo, you shut up, bro. You shut the hell up, bro. Just shut up, bro.
I just don't know how to
Shut up for your ass being in jail. Shut the hell up, bro. You think it's funny, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro.
No.
Damn, they talk too goddamn much.
Y'all niggas wild, bro. Both of y'all niggas shut up.
You talking about the one right now? The police is telling us.
Who said that?
Rico.
Oh, Rico.
But this particular time, I recorded it. You know, just so if the police was to shoot him, that I will actually have that on recording. And so at that particular time, I seen Death 2 for the 3rd time. 3 times I seen this boy, and I seen Death all 3 times. So after they had talked, the police had talked to him or whatever, they let him go, and he was standing by himself, and I went over to talk to him, and I told him that, you know, you can't be out here fucking around because niggas will kill you, especially police. They trying to kill a black man for anything, any given time, and you would give them a reason, and then they would say that you look like a threat. And I asked him what happened, and he told me that the security guard tried to buck at him and told him he couldn't go on the stage and push his stomach against him. So he told the security guard he could come see him outside. So the security guard was like, oh, you're going to have to leave. So he called his uncle, and his uncle came with a gun, and the security guard seen him take the gun from his uncle and put it back in the car. So he ended up calling the police, and that's how that all went down. But at that time, I was able to talk to him and tell him he got to stay out of trouble, and maybe need to stay away for a while, so you know he'd be all right. Now, I seen this death spirit on 2 kids. It's 2 of them. It was Kenny, and it's another boy that's a dancer too that I see a death spirit on. And I'm trying to talk him into leaving before we experience another Instagram death, which is not going to be pretty at all. But people don't listen to people with intuitions like that. People who know shit or see shit before it happened, they don't listen to them. They like, what I need to listen to you for? You don't even know what you're talking about. Stuff like that. So it goes real south real quick. So, you know, everybody, they turned up, they having a good time, they having fun, they going to all these parties and all that. I'm cool with all that. Make your money, have fun. Humility is everything. You're not too big. You don't have too many followers where something cannot happen to you. You can't get killed, or you can't lose everything, or you can't lose you know, your following or whatever. So being humble is key. Humility is everything. And I stress that because 90% of the Instagram dancers, I knew them before they blew up. As soon as they blow up, they act like they don't know me no more. I mean, and that's life. You know, that is that's always happened. You know, people, when they surpass you, they feel like they the shit and they don't have to listen. But all these Instagram dancers are kids. They haven't seen life. They don't know what life is about, you know, what is coming towards them. They don't know that yet. They just trying to have fun and think they grown and smelling themselves. And they teenagers. I got 2 of them. I got 3 teenagers, right, actually. So I know firsthand how teenagers are. I was a teenager before, thought I was grown, got pregnant, had a baby when I was 16. So I say that to say this, life will kick you all the way the far up in your ass and come out your mouth, drag its leg out of your mouth, out of your ass, throw you to the side and punch you in the face. Life sucks if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And even if you do know what you're doing, you still gonna get it too. You know, it's something that happens. It's life. You know, if you live in it, something, you know, if you live in life, something is bound to happen to you no matter who you are or what you are. So, when I say to you that I knew this boy was going to die before anybody, I knew he was going to die. And I wasn't there at the party when this shit went down. I'm glad I wasn't, because it could have been a whole nother situation. Oh Lord, I'm glad I wasn't there, because usually I'm at the parties and stuff and I take my daughter or whatever, but I'm glad I did not attend this situation, because that shit would have been all the way fucked up to even see some shit like that, because I knew that shit was gonna happen. I wish I could have saved that boy. I wish it was something I could have told him or done. Even though I told him, you know, you gotta stay out of trouble, whatever, sometimes I wish I could just tell them straight up, like, you about to die, like, go far the fuck away, because you're about to die. And then maybe I could cheat death. You know, I think about that sometimes. And then my cousin, with my ex-husband, his cousin, I seen him before he died. I seen the death spirit on him twice, and then he died like 2 weeks later. So I just wish that it was a way that I could tell them straight up that you're going to die and you need to leave, instead of trying to sugarcoat it, because when I sugarcoat it, this shit don't work. And that shit hurt. The fact that I knew and it was nothing I could do about it. And then on Sunday morning when I woke up and I seen one of the kids that I'm talking about post about him. Damn, it's all connected some kind of way, like a movie or something. Wow. But when I seen it, it didn't come to me as a surprise. It came to me as I knew it. I knew it. And why the fuck I didn't do nothing about it? That's how it really came to me. Like, seeing that shit and going on there and I'm seeing, oh, my man died last night. It's fucked up. I look like, if only I could have done something. You ever felt like that? You ever felt like, have you ever felt like, if I would have done something, I could have prevented it, I could have stopped it? I mean, everybody probably feel like that right now. Everybody probably feel like that. Like, if we would have left the beef alone, between Eisha and Naima, if the beef would have been dealt with and deadened and left alone, that this shit wouldn't have happened. I don't think that would have mattered. I don't think so. I think that it was going to happen. It was going to happen. And y'all, comment down below if you think that you can cheat death, because that's something that I haven't tried before. Because usually when I see death coming, I don't usually say nothing, because it's more of a shock, like, it's more shock to me than anything. So I really don't say nothing, or if I do say something, it'll be something light, like, man, you need to get yourself together. It don't be like, go far the fuck away, hurry up. You know, it don't be like that type of situation. I don't know, man. I'm in tune with the universe, and I see stuff that I don't want to see. And it's so crazy that my daughter's like that too. Like, my daughter is so fucking in tune, it don't make no sense, that she, like, is 10 times worse than me, because she'll be like, we was at a TGI Fridays one day, and I was partying, I was having a good time. I'm telling you, they had the karaoke night, and I was just dancing, and yeah, turn up, and all my little songs was coming on, and I was just having fun. And she said, we need to leave. And I was like, oh my God, every time we go somewhere, you talk about we need to leave. Like, leave me alone. Like, for real. Why are we leaving? This don't make no damn sense. And I said, I'm having fun and I want to enjoy myself and turn up, and you talking about leaving. She was like, I got a bad feeling. We gotta go. And I was like, I don't want to go. I want to stay here. And I said, the next song, maybe I'll go. But right now, I'm having a good time. And I said, and next time I'm gonna leave your ass home, since you keep coming in here telling me you want to go. So, lo and behold, soon as I told her that, a nigga came with a gun, started pistol whipping the nigga right on the table next to me. Everybody trying to run. And it's like everybody getting stampeded over. I had my babies with me. My youngest baby was like two at the time. I had my babies with me trying to get out of there. All them people just stomping over each other and fighting. And it broke out. It was bad. And she said, I told you we needed to go. After that, I started listening to her. Because every time she tell me something's going to happen, lo and behold, it happens. And I have that same gift too, but I have it in a different way. I have it where I see the spirit of people. I see things before it happen. And it's another gift that I have where if somebody harm me or hurt me, all I gotta do is say, God got you, and something really bad happens to them. I don't know why it is. But I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm from the murder capital of the world, where people got killed right in front of me. So it's an everyday thing that I see stuff like this happen. it's good that I'm in tune to the point where I know what's going to happen. Not by any means saying that this little boy deserved to die. Don't get me wrong at all. He did not deserve to die at all. I'm just saying that I knew he was. I knew that it was going to happen, irregardless of it being between Naima and Eisha's beef. It was going to happen some way or the other. I just think that at the point when it did happen, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. But it was going to happen for sure. The craziest thing, y'all, when I found out that Kenny was dead, it was because I looked at this video. I want y'all to look at this video and tell me if y'all don't feel the same way I feel and get desperate. I didn't even read the caption. All I did was look at the video, and I could feel that spirit, and I said, he's dead. I felt it. I want you guys to look at the video too and tell me how you feel about it.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that